slaves, making them one level above the beasts of the field. You don't do that in a vacuum. You have to have a scientific process where you carefully analyze the characteristics of the people, and then you use what you know about them against them. So this is what happened to us. And then later on, after us longing for God and longing for religion and longing to read the Bible that the slave master was talking about, he would select, it would be his choice, one of the slaves to be a preacher. The slave was illiterate. He couldn't read the Bible for himself. But the master said, you all going out there into the field and you can have your church, but I'm going to tell you what to teach. You don't have to worry about reading a book yourself. I'll tell you what to teach. Servant, obey your master.
Exactly.
Turn the other cheek. All of these things were instilled in us as a part of our initiation to religion here in the Western Hemisphere, with the intent of never making or producing in us what Scripture by definition is designed to produce, but to produce in us an inferior class of people who would never have the goals and the ambitions of equaling ourselves to our master or enjoying in the wealth of this nation that our slave labor helped to produce.
Okay, now, for those who are just tuning in to the Self-Improvement Basis for Community Development Talk Show, I'm here with my brother and co-host, Brother Demetrius Muhammad, as we discuss the Bible. It's going to be an 8-part series, and this is part 1. We're going to take you from Genesis to Revelation as it relates to our sojourn here in North America. Now, as you were speaking earlier, and you gave a history of our people and the sojourn, how we was brought to America and stripped of our names, our language, our culture, and our God. Now, we mean not to offend anyone, but you know, truth can shock you sometimes.
This is true.
So those who out there in my listening audience, please judge us unemotionally. You always can go pick up a book and research the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Because when I heard that we was Muslim when we first came out, I said, what do you mean I was Muslim? I didn't understand what the word Muslim meant. I never heard the name of Allah or Salam Alaikum. But I went and researched. I remember going to Berkeley researching, going to hear many scholars at Ellie Hill Hutch Community Center in San Francisco. And I found my origin. Then I said, like Alex Haley, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Ms. Louis Farrakhan is exactly right. They're giving us actual fact. So how can you sit in this field of knowledge that you actually, by Allah's permission, sharing with our people and not even go and research? Because our past is tied to our condition today. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now, we have this book, the Bible. What is the purpose? Why does God give us a Bible to guide us? Why does he raise men from among us to guide us? And what is the purpose of Scripture as it relates to our condition and coming up out of our condition?
That's a very, very powerful question. And just to add to what you were saying, Brother James, about the nature of truth. You know, our goal and our motivation here is to encourage our people to study. It is to hopefully to give our people and all in the listening audience a better and a deeper understanding of Islam, of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his representative, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and what they stand for. The reason that truth sometimes is a bitter pill is because